December 16th is important in the consciousness of every Indian. And we in the Northeast equally felt acutely important about it. But what happened was, when the law came, when the anti-rape law came in April 2013, Government of India forgot the Northeast. Because at the time when the Justice Verma committee report was filed, we gave us a submission, a plea saying that if there is rape of women in New Delhi or other parts of India, because Northeast is a violent zone, we have got the Armed Forces Special Power Act in our part of our country. So the kind of violence is 3 times more here, because military presence, non-state armed groups presence, and a lot of armed traffickers and weapon traffickers in this region. So we ask for a special concession on looking at rape in conflict zones. This was denied. So Kaveri, yes, we are with the entire country to make India safe for women, but India forgotten the women of Northeast. That's why I feel like, a stranger in my own country. And we got to rectify this.
Are the established political parties really awake to what's happening around the country? Because since we started with talking about the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, you will have to admit that it hit them like a bolt from the blue. Both the parties had no idea what was happening. They were caught completely unawares. Are the Congress and BJP really aware of what people in this country are thinking now?
First of all, you asked me about the Aam Aadmi phenomenon, and I've been honest about it. And congratulations to them. I believe they've just formed the government today with the help of the Congress party, which they decried and they derided. You see, when you come to power, and it's not only Congress and BJP in this country, there are a lot of other parties. In the south, you have the DMK, you have the AIA-DMK, you have the BSP, you have the Samajwadi Party in UP, you have the communists in Tripura as well as in West Bengal, and Trinamool now. When you come to power, you come on a few promises and on bringing about change. Aam Aadmi Party has come on primarily 3 issues. Corruption. Every political party in this country says openly that they would fight corruption, including BSP, Samajwadi Party. Aam Aadmi Party came in on local issues such as 700 liters of drinking water, power tariff, right? Now we will see how they bring about change, because it is one thing to say it when you're in the opposition and when you're trying to be Robin Hood. It's another thing when you actually take the mantle of power and then take decisions. In 6 months, you will know.
But don't you think it's exactly this sort of cynicism, because I do detect a slight cynicism even now. You're calling them Robin Hoods.
Yeah, Robin Hood is a great character.
Yeah, but the fact is,
so is Arvind
you're
Kejriwal.
Still extending them support, and they've managed to get 28 seats. And the 3-time Chief Minister of Delhi, Dr. Sangma, received a drubbing in her own constituency, and she wasn't even second. She was third.
That's a reflection of disconnect from the person concerned who is defeated.
So this was an emotional response, not a practical response. No. All right, so they've set a 1-month deadline for themselves.
The only thing is that the people in power should have countered it. People who should have gone and educated the people, the electorates. They didn't do it. That's why they had to pay the price.
So who didn't handle it correctly?
You see, that's why I'm saying there has been certain amount of complacency. When you think that you are doing lots of good things, then you tend to take people for granted that, okay, people will know. RTI. Why was the RTI allowed to be passed? Because people of the country were required to be empowered. And that is the most, I should say it's a revolutionary decision in the democracy, which has brought these transformative changes in our socio-economic and political landscape. And this is good for the nation, but somebody has taken the bold decision. That's the Congress, that's the leadership of the Congress.
You brought about the issue of right to information, transparency. Within the party, how much transparency is really there? Because the workings of what really goes on in people's minds is a mystery to everyone else. We wait from election to election, manifesto to manifesto, to read really what is going on in their minds. Why this complete lack of communication? Why is there this wall?
Once the process of democratization started under Rahul Gandhi in 2006-7, someone like me or anyone else, we've had an opportunity to vent out our frustration, our differences. And I'll give you an example. Someone like me, I'm extremely against cross-border infiltration, which comes from Bangladesh to Tripura. Or the matter of which Binalakshmi has been speaking very openly. And I can say this in your platform. I will not get hung by my party for saying that I'm personally against Armed Forces Special Powers Act. And I've repeatedly raised them in my platform, and nobody has tried to silence me from the Congress party. This is very different from something like the Bharatiya Janata Party, where even something as recent as Article 377 is a big no-no, because their leadership tells them is dictated from Nagpur, where they have to follow a certain ideology. Yes, politicians need to shape up or be shipped out. But also, we cannot have this level of cynicism where we say, it is the fault of the politician, that's why we don't have this. Politician is a most visible cog in a system.
For 2014, what's the figure the Congress is looking at? First you, Dr. Sangma.
Enough to form the government.
Put a figure to it.
You know,
Just about enough.
politicians
Just
don't
pass the
say
post.
what they mean, and we don't mean what we say sometimes. But in this case, we are firm, we'll have enough numbers to form the government.
I think that we will definitely be the single largest party. It is up to us to whether to form the government or not. We had it in 89 when we had 193 and we refused. I don't know if we'll form a government or not, but we will make sure that there's stability in this country, and only Congress party can bring the stability in this country.